let your ideal sleeping bag work all night long. Unlike other sleep systems costing thousands, the MyPillow mattress topper takes comfort to a whole new level without any wires, remotes, or moving parts. Call now or go to MyPillow.com to order your MyPillow topper. Use the promo code to save 30%. When you do, Mike will give you 2 of his standard MyPillows absolutely free. That's right, 2 standard MyPillows free and 30% off your MyPillow topper today. Order now.
I personally guarantee it's going to change your bed into the most comfortable bed you'll ever own.
For the best night's sleep in the whole wide world, visit MyPillow.com.
Liberty Mutual accident forgiveness means they won't hike your rates over one mistake. See? Liberty Mutual doesn't hold grudges.
For drivers with accident forgiveness, Liberty Mutual won't raise their rates because of their first accident. Switch and you could save $782 on home and auto insurance. Call 1-844-564-6535 for a free quote today. Liberty Mutual Insurance.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
It was a political stunt by the Democrats who thought that they could divide Republicans into voting no upon it. They have no agenda. They have nothing that they can actually put on the floor. So they wasted an entire week of the American taxpayers' dollar to actually put a report on the floor that said nothing basically except the same thing the regulations say that Mr. Barr needs to do.
That's Georgia Congressman Doug Collins sounding off on the House resolution to release the Mueller report to the public. It passed unanimously, as you might know, but it's blocked in the Senate by Judiciary Committee Chairman Lindsey Graham. Let's bring in John Sununu, former New Hampshire governor and former White House chief of staff to President George H.W. Bush. A lot of people were surprised by that unanimous House vote. Were you?
No, not at all. It is clear that the Democrats have become the party of bread and circuses, and this was another part of the circus component. They're offering everything free to the world, and now they're doing all kinds of crazy things with the power they have in the House. Surprisingly, the only adult comment since the November elections from Democrats came from Nancy Pelosi when she talked about the folly and futility and the wrongness of chasing the impeachment route. But this thing with the Mueller report has the Democrats completely flummoxed. They don't know how to handle it, and they got outfoxed by the Republican vote.
Well, the law says that the special counsel is supposed to hand this report to the Attorney General of the United States, who then decides whether or not to release it or how much of it to release. Would you advocate that it be released in its entirety?
I advocate that the Attorney General do what he thinks is the right thing. The Democrats have a real problem. The president appointed a very smart Attorney General, someone who understands the law, someone who understands politics, someone who understands Washington. And I have absolute confidence that Attorney General Barr is going to do this in a way that puts full transparency on the process and deals with the political games that the Democrats may want to play with it.
So Senator Lindsey Graham is holding this thing up in the Senate because he says he wants another special counsel appointed to look into things like the Clinton email server. Would you like to see another special counsel?
I would like to see an investigation carried out in an honest way on what was done by the Clinton campaign. I think it probably could be done by the Attorney General and the Justice Department, but I understand Lindsey Graham doing what he's doing there. The interesting thing is that Lindsey is going to be dealing with a Democrat contingency in the Senate that will probably be depleted by 6 or 7 almost every day for the next 2 years as those Democrat senators run for president. It's going to be circus time.
A House Democrat, an Oversight Committee member, Harley Ruda, says that the House still needs to continue these investigations. Listen to this.
We can't use bad actors from the Clinton administration or otherwise as justification for not doing our job. I sometimes feel like this is like a middle school kids that are trying to justify their behavior by pointing to past behavior of others and saying, well, they did it too, so I'm allowed to do it.
What do you think about that? Democrats are saying that some of the past misdeeds are coming to light.
Look, the Democrats don't know how to handle the responsibilities they got in the last election. And all it takes for any backbench Democrat to come and get a little bit of TV time is to say something ridiculous. So we had an unknown Democrat, nobody ever heard of, getting a little bit of TV time on Fox by saying something that is meaningless.
All right. Former U.S. Attorney Preet Bharara says that he doesn't think the Mueller investigation is necessarily wrapping up. Said that, the fact that Rick Gates is still cooperating, this thing might still be going on for quite some time. What would you say to that?
Preet Bharara is the legal arm, even though he's out of his responsibilities now, is the legal arm of the Democrat National Committee. Anything that comes from him is a hard political statement.
He's the former U.S. attorney in New York City who was essentially ushered out of the job by President Trump, which is not unusual when a new president takes office. Former Governor John Sununu, it's good to have you on. Thank you.
Thanks. Thank you very much.
President Trump ramping up pressure on General Motors as the auto giant closes a big plant in Ohio. So can pressure from the president get GM to change its mind? And for years, you've heard that an aspirin a day might help prevent heart attacks.